And hello, I'm John Bachman. The head of the Secret Service is being hammered on Capitol Hill today over the recent and embarrassing security breakdown at the White House. This time it was two senior agents who apparently drove drunk into a White House barrier. Director Joseph Clancy, you see right here, says he is still waiting for the official results of that investigation. The chair of the Appropriations Committee says he knows what needs to be done.
Termination, firing people who have subordinated their command. You can't run an agency like this, for God's sakes, or any other agency, unless you have discipline in the ranks.
Well, Clancy says he is frustrated, as the lawmakers, over the speed of the investigation, but at this point he's still waiting for the facts to come out. Some tense moments aboard a flight from Denver last night, or to Denver from Washington, D.C. last night, when a passenger suddenly raced up the aisle towards the cockpit.
I'm so sorry.
Well, that's him apologizing right there after passengers tackled him and pinned him down on the floor. All this while the United Airlines flight was in mid-air. The plane had to turn around. It landed safely at Dulles Airport. No one on board was hurt. Voters in Israel still turning out at the polls in what's turning out to be a very tight race. This is Isaac Herzog right there. He's leader of the center-left Zionist Union Party. Polls say that they could take the top spot in today's elections, possibly making him the next prime minister. Benjamin Netanyahu, the current prime minister, and his party, Likud, is trailing right now in the polls as he tries to win a fourth term as prime minister. Talks in Switzerland over Iran's nuclear program continue. Senior American officials say the Iranians have now brought up that letter written by 47 GOP senators twice in as many days. The two sides are facing a deadline that comes up at the end of the month. Iran is now reportedly moving heavy weapons into Iraq. The New York Times says missiles like this one you see right here have been shipped in to be used against ISIS in Tikrit. American military officials say they're worried about civilian casualties if Iraqi forces actually start firing those weapons. And multi-millionaire Robert Durst may face the death penalty in California. Prosecutors in L.A. have now officially charged him with a 15-year-old murder of his friend Susan Berman. He's already waived extradition after his arrest in New Orleans, but he has not left yet.
But we're frustrated because local authorities are considering filing charges on him here and holding him here. We're ready to go to California and to have a trial.
Well, police officers in New Orleans say they found Durst with a gun when they picked him up over the weekend. Investigators have linked him to 3 murders over the last several decades, and in an HBO documentary, you can apparently hear him confessing in an unguarded moment. And real quickly, I want to let you know that Senate Democrats have blocked that human trafficking bill. We've been talking about this. They have objections over some anti-abortion portions of the bill. We'll keep you posted and have more on that coming up. But Senate Democrats blocking that human trafficking bill today on Capitol Hill. More to come. We'll have another update for you, more on that coming up at the bottom of the hour. We'll now send it back to Midpoint.